Superintendent Advisory met this week, and you have in your places a memo regarding handbook changes. You have not yet had time to review them. I'm going to ask that you take time to review those before the next meeting. Bring these back with you to the May meeting, first meeting in May, and we will have Dr. Cohen here to present and answer any questions that you may have between now and then. If you have not yet had the opportunity to read that, so I'd like to provide that for you.
Okay. Do we have a legislative report?
Very briefly, there's two funding sources out there right now. We have Andy Manor, Senator from Bunker Hill, that is proposing his funding formula. You have Governor Rauner, who came up with his education funding. With Governor Rauner, we would stand to lose just under $700,000. There's a couple different versions right now from Andy Manor, so we'll just continue to monitor that. It really doesn't matter, as there's not a budget, but right now they're kind of determining which direction they want to go, and obviously they're both different sides of the aisle, so we'll continue to monitor that.
And goal number 1, objective C, please.
Board goal number 1, objective C, is to provide staff development sessions on the 8 Common Core standards for mathematical practices across all curricular areas. To address this goal, 6 different staff development sessions were presented at each of the 4 high schools during the school year. In fact, the last one will take place in just 2 weeks. At your places is a packet that lists the focus of each of the professional development sessions and some of the handouts that were presented as well. The focus this year, like I said, was on Common Core mathematical practices applied across the curriculum. Each professional development session focused on lesson models and instructional ideas for all teachers, not just math, to incorporate these important life skills into the lessons for students. For example, students will look for structure in their art classes, critique reasoning in their social science classes, and attend a position in welding, persevere in PE. The remainder of your packet, like I said, is full of examples on how these practices can be used. These are the practices that the ACT, the SAT, and the PARCC exams are all aligning to. So the more exposure and practice our students have with them, the better prepared they'll be for these high-stakes tests. In fact, our Algebra 1 students will be PARCC testing in math just next week, and this will be the first year of our new math curriculum rollout with Algebra 1. And this extra exposure across the curriculum, we're pretty excited to see how our students will perform on this year's PARCC testing. We're pretty confident our students will once again rise to this challenge. So that's the goal.
Thank you. Building and grounds report.
Mr. Wilken.
At your places should be a copy of the utilities and contractual maintenance report updated in February. If you look at the bottom of the second page, the year-to-date total is approximately $680,000 less than it was last year, the previous fiscal year. The largest savings year-to-date has been in custodial services, and that was due to the fact that we rebid that and got a better contract. That's the second largest saving has been in natural gas. We contribute that to mild weather, and the gas rates have dropped considerably. The electricity rates have been a little bit higher, so the savings in that area are not quite as significant. We're currently working on 3 bids for supplies and services. Custodial supplies, landscape maintenance have been advertised. The bids are due and will be opened on April 28th. Waste removal and recycling will be advertised next week, and we hope to have recommendations for the board on all 3 bids in May.
Okay. Thank you, Rich. Asset of the month.
Asset of the month for the month of May is positive identity, positive view of personal future. At home, eliminate pessimistic phrases from your vocabulary. Take time to enjoy life. At school, encourage and support students in pursuing their dreams. Create a climate of optimism in your community. Affirm and publicize good things about your community. Be optimistic about its future. It's the asset of the month for May.
Thank you. Foundation report. Ms. Lopez.
At our April board meeting on Tuesday evening, the following individuals accepted leadership roles as officers of the foundation. They are President David Zhang, Internal Vice President Kim Jurasik, External Vice President Jamie Bibach. They joined Secretary Chris Lindley, Treasurer Lisa Pereiras, and our immediate past President Michelle Moyle will now lead our board development efforts. At this time, we are focused primarily on our calendar campaign and partner program. We are presently securing ads to support our calendar campaign. All of the premium ads have been sold. 71% of our calendar ad spaces are filled. 81% of our coupon spaces are filled. We are working to meet our May 1st deadline to secure all ads. As of the end of the first quarter, 54% of our partners have renewed for 2016. The work to renew, support, and identify new donors continues. Just this afternoon, we welcomed Dr. Sam Maltak, a local ophthalmologist, as a new sophomore partner to the program. On the alumni side, several classes are planning their reunions. Members of the class of 1966 are planning a weekend of activities in September. They are working with one of their former teachers, Mr. Pitcairn. Mr. Pitcairn is helping them identify and reach out to other former teachers who may still be in the area. The Alumni Planning Committee will meet later this month to plan for a busy fall and discuss an inaugural alumni recognition event. Thank you.
Thank you. Superintendent's district report.
Well, if I can refer you to your Pride of Linkway and your spots, it's most everything has been covered. Congratulations to the North students for the St. Baldwin's event. Once again, over $18,000 raised. Congratulations to Linkway West boys basketball for their historic trip to state, beating Hillcrest and Peoria Manual and Morgan Park, 3 successive games, quite an accomplishment. Lincoln Way East FBLA, 29 participants, the 7th largest FBLA chapter in the state. Raj Patel was elected as the state treasurer. And Lincoln Way Central hosting the wheelchair basketball game, where we do the PE takeover with the students with special needs, play against the kids in the wheelchairs. The Rolling Falcons always win, so they raised over $1,400 to help their cause. Also, in your backup materials, information on the Title I grant that we applied for and have received. Congratulations and thank you to Dr. Fury and Dr. Murphy for putting this together. Each year, we can apply for these funds. This particular year, because of being on the watch status, we were able to gain some additional funds. The additional funds available to us went to just under $400,000. Typically, we're anywhere in the $150,000 to $250,000 range. The uses for those funds are very specific. You have to apply, gain approval before you move forward. So we've been approved by the Illinois State Board of Education for 110 laptop tablet devices. Those will be distributed to teachers of collaborative classes throughout the district to improve and enhance curriculum instruction and assessment. We have, we've also been approved for 90 student laptops and 3 charging carts, which will allow for 3 more class sets of computers, and those will go to our freshman start students, and once again, some of our Title I reading advisory, and then 31 projection devices that will be able to be utilized with the laptop tablets. In addition, we will have professional development June 7th, 8th, August 9th, and 10th to provide professional development for those teachers that will be receiving these instruments. This also fits into our technology goals. We have to continue to move forward, and this was an opportunity to use federal monies to put new technology in the hands of our teachers. What was also important, Dr. Fury wrote into the grant professional development piece. We'll be working with the teachers to utilize those in the best case. So congratulations to those who put forth the effort. I think this will help instruction.
Scott, I just have one clarification question. On page 2, where we outline the comparison of purchase orders, purchase choices,
Yes.
it says CDI 130. I wonder if this, well, it says 133,390, but the student laptop table says 33,390. I don't know if there's a number missing or the numbers, because the other 2 charts all add up fine, but
Where, I was going to say, your question is, I'm sorry.
the CDI, we bought the CDI laptops from CDI, which is great.
Okay.
It's just probably a numerical. I'm not challenging the purchase. I'm questioning it just for record purposes.
Could be. We'll check that. I do know that
the column says CDI says 33,390, but the detail says 133,390.
$33,390 should be the total cost according to the chart. Yes, yeah, that one shouldn't be there, we apologize, because if you look at the chart, it's $33,390, correct?
Well, anyway, just so we have it recorded properly, that's all I want to
Yep.
make sure. I'm thrilled with the money, I just want to make sure we record it
Yeah,
properly
the
here.
actual dollars came off of the Excel.
Okay.
Includes my superintendent's report.
Okay. We have one action item. We have an approval for the March 10th, 2016 and March 23rd, 2016 closed session minutes. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second? Second. Roll call, please.
Mr. Koza?
Aye.
Dr. Casey?
Aye.
Mrs. Glatz?
Aye.
Mr. Lulo?
Aye.
Mr. Lucetti?
Aye.
Mrs. Molinari?
Aye. Our next meeting, which is a meeting where we are meeting with IASB, which is the Illinois Association of School Boards. Our representative will be here. That meeting will begin at 5 o'clock, and then we'll be going into executive session to have a workshop amongst the board members. The next regular meeting after next Wednesday will be May 12th, 2016 at 7 p.m. Make a motion to adjourn the meeting of the Board of Education.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.